Winter blast forcing drivers to slow down.
About 4.5 inches of snow up there.
Take a look at the ground. This is what's stuck.
I love it. It's gorgeous. Sitting in the office looking out the window, it's so calming.
It's intercepted at the goal line.
So glad that I can just help the organization in my hometown, Vicksburg, and I'm just thankful. And
with all these boil water alerts, we wanted to know who's accountable to find out what's in the water now. Take a look at these two samples under a black light. The one on the left is negative, the one on the right positive for E. coli.
He not gonna shoot nobody. If he can't take it, he not gonna shoot it.
Is that not the most ludicrous thing? What mama would say that? Well, he wouldn't shoot you, but he will. You know, he'll break in your house and steal everything in your house.
I said, I need to smell inside your bag. He told me what I could not do and what he wasn't going to do and what I couldn't do. That's why he's out of the car, for being a smart.
But you didn't throw him in the...
Be quiet, ma'am.
Officers took Barr into custody after he refused an order to get out of his car.
I was like, well, sir, you haven't given me probable cause.
When he encountered that vehicle speeding, that was your probable cause.
This is a real terrible, and I'm sorry. And I have repented to God. I have also apologized to my family.
Can you tell us where you went wrong, where this all started, where you started to go downhill?
No, that's all I got to say. You have a great day.
This game is nuts, folks. Get ready.
BYU goes into half up 17 points, 49-32. Show the graphic. Ole Miss is winning now.
If there's a parade about trying to have the board change its mind, somebody else needs to lead it.
Right now, the IHL board still behind closed doors in an executive session.
We want dance. We want dance.
Congrats to our friend and morning meteorologist, Brittany Bell. Brittany got married around 6 o'clock tonight. And to her husband, don't forget, happy wife, happy life.
A historic moment for Mississippi.
4 same-sex couples walk down these steps of the Hinds County Courthouse married today.
If you do not issue it, you could be sued. So, hey, what would you do?
I got to marry my best friend, and there's no better feeling in the world than that.
Breaking news, the U.S. Geological Survey confirming 2 earthquakes. It's been listed as a 3.2 earthquake on the Richter scale for the first one, a 3.0 for that second one.
It really sounded like somebody had fallen out of a bed.
I actually thought like a car ran into the building.
You know what, Scott? I was on my lunch break or dinner break when our producer called and said, we've got an earthquake report. And I'm just like, what? Are you joking around?
It looks like it's still burning out here.
Still smoke in the area?
It's more than smoking. We're seeing some flames.
This is what we saw 9 a.m. Monday. Flames as tall as us, tearing through trees and brush.
One little ember might catch you up and start blazing up again, but it's inside that burned area and it's not going anywhere.
Tammy Clark's reservoir pontoon boat is literally high and dry.
We pushed it out maybe 3 weeks ago, but since then,
you can't even push it out
no
now.
luck. Nope.
The entire reservoir is more than a foot below normal and dropping.
Nobody knew about this until y'all broke the news this morning.
Monday, we asked the water company if they saw any problems with the water.
Smell that water.
Yeah, it's gonna be strong right now.
Would you drink that?
Tastes fine. You don't even taste any chlorine.
But you can smell the chlorine.
No, you can't.
I can smell it.
You smell it a little bit.
Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Ryan Houston.
And I'm Tammy Eswick in for Megan West, who's having a really big night tonight. Megan gave birth to Hartley Victoria Allen. She came in about 4 weeks early, but Megan says her 5-pound, 12-ounce baby girl is healthy.
And she was at work on Monday, says she had no idea when she left work. She was about to go into labor. Mommy Megan and baby Hartley stopped by to say hello today.
I mean, people tell you that you're up all the time and all that kind of stuff, but I don't think you really realize it till you're doing it. Yes. Yes.
ISIL has really gone to a different level.
The special agent in charge of the FBI in Mississippi says ISIS is trying to recruit in this state.
People here in the Vicksburg community are shocked. FBI agents arrested Young this weekend for trying to join ISIS.
It's really, really scary to know that it could be right here in our hometown. and we just never know.
We're following breaking news right now. Delta State University confirms they have an active shooter on the campus.
There is still a very active scene here on the campus of Delta State University. See an officer directing traffic. Lockdown still in effect because, in fact, there is an active search on right now for this man, Shannon Lamb, a Delta State University professor who is accused of shooting and killing a fellow faculty member.
Live at 5, a campus lockdown at Mississippi State left students running for their lives.
Oh, they go there running. Oh my God, dude.
He must have gone in the union.
He must have won the union.
Yeah, pictures snapped from the second floor of this building. McCool Hall shows the moment that police and troopers took down that suspect. University officials identified the suspect as freshman student Bill Nguyen.
Mississippi is the only state from the old Confederacy that still uses the rebel symbol as part of its state flag.
It doesn't bother me one way or the other.
Personally, I think the media would stay out of it. Things would get a lot
What do you
better.
mean? What does that mean?
Take it down!
This week, the debate has heated up again after the suspect in the Charleston church massacre posed with Confederate flags.
You think the Confederate flag had something to do with his hate? Is that what you say?
I feel that there should be a change. We're from the hospitality state. That's what we like to brag about.
It's offensive to a third of our population. And, you know, we're not trying to, there's no effort to take away flags and bumper stickers and T-shirts by people who want them.
I see the makings of the Philip Gunn fan club all around here. That's great. Thank y'all for being here.
The first statewide official to call for changing the state flag.
It is true that I voiced my opinion about the flag a few weeks ago.
What do you think about changing the flag?
Why? Why change? Does it need changing?
The storm was so big that I don't think people realized that Hattiesburg got a lot more damage than I think people can really fathom.
Clearly, Katrina was a game changer here in Bay St. Louis. They refer to this tree right here as the angel tree because survivors actually held onto its limbs to ride out the tremendous storm surge.
There's hardly a day that goes by that somebody doesn't say something to me about Governor Kirk Fordyce threatening to, quote, whip my ass for asking him about what it felt like to go to Europe with his childhood sweetheart while he left his wife of 44 years at home. Naturally, he didn't take kindly to that question.
Tammy, this one is about to be huge on the internet.
That's right, Keegan. He's the biggest name in Mississippi, and he's about to make his rap debut.
You already know who it is, Bird Case. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay-nay. Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay-nay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay-nay. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me.
This is Split 16. Thank you for tuning in to the premier high school football show in the state of Mississippi. I'm Ray Coleman, and on third down, my first read to my co-anchor, Marcus Hunter. What's up, man?
Yo, what's going on, Ray?
Good morning, everyone, on this Monday, September 28th. And this is a special morning for us here at 16 WAPT with Aaron Pickens joining our team. And it's your first morning on the air with us.
First morning on air. I just feel like I'm just a part of the family now.
Live at the polling place at Blackbird Middle School in Jackson. Hadass, how are things going there?
Yeah, Aaron, we are barely an hour in since polls opened and already some problems here at Blackburn Middle School. See, workers couldn't get this machine to work because nobody had the code for it.
It's still a very active scene out here. You can see behind me dozens of cop cars, MHP and the SWAT team, along with several city police are also out here.
They say there is a special bond between a boy and his dog. 4-year-old Gabe Albritton knows that.
Why did you go down in that hole?
Odie.
How did you know Odie was down there?
We hear him barking.
You heard him barking. Were you worried about your dog?
Here's a question. After like 2 minutes, can we abort if I just like, I can't do this anymore? No way am I going to make it
3 minutes. Overall, Gumbo Fest 2015 was a success, and the goal is to get over $7,000 to a Hines Community College culinary student.
If you're wondering if Allie sent any gumbo to the station, she didn't.
Let's see. You just heard him say, if you want to taste. So we got the white corn. I got it all buttered down. Let's see.
Reroute. Look, there's a cow right there. Can you see it? Maybe you can. Look, cow's running free.
That's what we're dealing with this morning, so just be careful if you're heading out.
16 WAPT employees spent the day locked up.
Y'all pray for me.
Bail me out.
Let me out, okay?
Can someone please come bail me out?
Marcus Hunter and Brittany Bell spent the afternoon on the phone trying to collect bail money that will go to help families registered with the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Megan, we want to start tonight's show with some difficult and developing news. Our own Bert Case is in the hospital tonight in critical condition.
That's news we wish we didn't have to report, Tammy. The iconic 16 WAPT reporter is on a ventilator at the hospital tonight.
He's beat back pit bulls, angry governors, hurricanes. I mean, something stupid like sepsis can't slow him down.
Bert is a determined guy, and he's done such a remarkable job over the years.
I just heard about Bert. I just wanted to know how much I love him on TV.
And we have an update tonight on Bert Case.
Yeah, it is good news. Doctors say Bert will recover from his sepsis infection. It'll just take time.
So there's a gorilla in the studio.
We have a special guest here showing off.
Where am I going with this gorilla?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have a tornado warning in effect for Walthall County right now. The storm that we were tracking back in Louisiana now moving into Walthall County.
But now to another major warning tonight. The governor says folks need to brace for a nasty flood along the Mississippi River.
In 2011, it was consumed by the river, and it could happen again.
Come all the way up here to 2011 when the river crested at 57.1. Right now, they're predicting somewhere in the range of this in the next couple of weeks.
So how many turkeys do you guys have out here right now? 20 turkeys.
This is what 16 WAPT is all about.
Just the community and giving. I'm so excited for this new phase. I feel the Lord has called me to this second half, and I'm excited.